How many of you ever found yourself suddenly single after years in a long-term relationship? That was me in 1989, and this is my story. In 1989, I was married to this man, and I rocked that Dorothy Hamill haircut. Can you believe he told me he didn't want to be married to me anymore? Shocking. So I got out my strategic planning toolkit, and I created a mission for myself. Date as many men as possible, as quickly as possible, and get married again in the next, 6 to 8 months. I had a vision for myself, too. I could picture myself walking down the aisle, rocking that Dorothy Hamill haircut, next to Mr. Fit and Fabulous, hair optional. In order to turn my vision into a reality, though, I had some work to do. I had to operationalize that plan, talk to people who could grant my wishes. I took pencil to paper and created a strategic plan for myself. This was way before the computer era. And the very first thing that I had to do was create my elevator speech. I like British comedies, wine tasting. I'm not very crafty with my hands, but I am the proud owner of a Dirk Nowitzki bobblehead, pictured here. And I had to market myself. I joined conga lines. I danced with anybody who would ask me. And I found out pretty quickly it just took a few dances to figure out whether it was going to be a match or not. In addition, I found new ways to display my attributes. I went to graduate school. I started teaching Dale Carnegie classes in the evenings. I smiled a lot and appropriately showed my wares. And I tried new things. I took an improv class. Improv is really hard. And I dated a man for 18 months. And when we broke up, it broke my heart. And I felt like I was being pushed out of a moving car. So I did what all of us do. I took a break. I went to France on a walking trip. I saw cave paintings, ate incredible French food, drank great French wines. I got my mojo back. And I was able to evaluate how far I'd come, from that gorgeous woman rocking that Dorothy Hamill haircut to joining a softball team and just trying all kinds of new things and having fun. And so I knew that I was ready to get back on track. I dated a lot. I got a promotion at work. I was at the American College of Emergency Physicians, and I became in charge of government grants, corporate support, and the Emergency Medicine Foundation. It was going really well, so I tried more new things. My ad won Ad of the Week in the Dallas Observer's Personals. Holly Hunter type, no, I'm really more Michelle Pfeiffer. Seeks Billy Crystal, no, really more like Harrison Ford. And more new things. I joined It's Just Lunch. 12 men, 12 months, 12 dates. It was so bizarre, I wrote a long story about it and tried out snippets at open mic nights in Dallas. Then I connected with influencers. If my corporate contact couldn't help me close that deal, I found a new corporate contact. I connected with people who could advance my personal and my professional goals. And I had really hit my stride and I was having fun. Whether it was dressing up for the Halloween party at work, hanging out with friends, or getting into business suits and making silly faces in front of the camera. I had my flow going. And as a result, productivity skyrocketed. Here I am with my former boss, Bobby Hurd. Government grants were up. Corporate support was up. Fundraising numbers were up. It was going great. And absolutely, that was the moment that I met my Prince Charming, hair optional. There was only one problem. I was in Dallas, Texas, and he was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I got out my strategic planning toolkit and I created a new mission, vision, plan. Get a great job in Albuquerque, New Mexico, preferably with the National Association. But stay true to my humble roots, as evidenced by my Dirk Nowitzki bobblehead pictured here. End result, success. I got the man, I got the job, I'm at the fabulous American Society of Radiologic Technologists. So get out your toolkit, date a lot, find true love. It worked for me, it'll work for you too.